guys, and welcome back to another thrilling episode. And today what I'll be showing you is the new mobile Lego City crane set. Now this crane set, I've already unboxed it and put it together quite a few weeks ago. But there's also something that I really want to say this week, well, discuss in this video. First thing is I have started construction on my new model, aka Scoop, from Bolt the Builder, and it's turned out pretty well so far. So I'm probably going to show you that near the end of the video. But I also upgraded Lofty, and as you can see, Lofty's crane is suspended in the air without anything holding it up. Because, oh yes, that's right, I have added gears that I said I was going to add into the crane, and it worked quite well indeed. So I'll give you guys a quick sneak peek or a quick show, and then we'll get straight into the review of the mobile Lego City crane. And yeah, there you go. You can see there is a gear at the back. There's a worm gear in there that I use, and you turn that black knob in a certain direction, and that raises and lowers the crane. Or the boom, at least, because I'm pretty sure that it's called the boom. So just get Lofty into shot. So see this knob? I'm going to turn it and you watch the crane. See, the crane goes down. Turn it more. And the crane goes up. You can see. So yeah. I actually managed to figure it out, and believe it or not, I actually managed to do it without my dad's help either, which was pretty cool indeed. So yeah, that is Lofty, and I also upgraded that. So unfortunately with that new upgradation of making that more of a square thing, is you have to get rid of the third gap. There could be a possible way to get a third gap in there, but as far as I can tell, not at the moment. So that may happen sometime in the future, but I don't know. But anyways, Lofty is not the main point of the video. We are here to review the amazing Lego City crane that came out this year. So, let's get Lofty out of the view. He might still be in the view. No, he's out here. And we'll have a look at the box. So the box it says Lego City at the top, 7+, and it's set number 60324. And you can see the great picture of the crane on the side, all that, and then yeah, you got your product shots of what the crane can do. It can do quite a lot of things, and it's really good indeed. And look, it even has blue wheels, but unfortunately they're too small for Lofty, so, and I wasn't going to steal them off the crane anyways, but there was almost a potential for blue wheels for Lofty. So yeah, that is the box. You can see there's still some parts left in there because that's the spare parts. And yeah, and there's the crane. So yeah, there is the crane right there. I'll just have to angle the camera down a little bit so I can focus more on that beautiful set model right there. So this model at the moment, it comes with some minifigures, 2 minifigures, but I put my own minifigure in there, and you can see it's Emmett. So that's the front of the crane, the side of the crane, and the back of the crane. And yeah, it looks really good, especially with those blue wheels. And it just overall looks like I really like how well it turned out. Like, man, it's such a good crane set. We have not gotten the Lego City crane set this good in quite a while. I don't even think we got many. So yeah, you can unhook the crane there, so there's a little hook. Let's see if I can... Yeah, you can see there's a little hole there, and that hook hooks into there, which is exactly how it works on the real thing. And the functions is really what makes this thing shine. So you turn these gears, and that raises and lowers the crane. Now the crane actually has a certain stopping point, so when you rotate it enough, it will eventually stop rotating, and there you go. It's no longer going to allow you to rotate that. So that's about as high as the crane can go. It's definitely out of shot. So there you go. That's where the crane is. It's the very height of it. And the blue and yellowish, like this is not the normal yellow, it's a little bit more of a yellowish kind of yellow. It's basically the yellow that Wally had. You've seen my video review on that, so yeah. And it also has an extension feature where you can extend it out. So I'll just have to turn this knob and get some more string so we don't damage it. And then you just pull this out and that extends, and there's a certain point where it's gonna stop, where you can't pull it out any further. And that's the furthest you can go. So now, when you try to, when you raise the whole boom all the way up, don't worry, I'll show you this later. Now, see how high it goes. All the way up there. It's pretty high indeed, and the string is definitely quite good as well. It's much more better string, so it's not going to break as easy, so it's pretty good, which is really good. And the turntable, the turning function at least, let's push it in. Yeah, and I added a little clip at the back, which is not included in the set, but it's just something to help tidy up that string when you wind it back. There was another YouTuber that had that idea, so I stole that idea of him. So yeah, it hooks in there. Once you put all that down, and you hook it in there, and that crane's not going to move anywhere, and you can transport it around pretty good. So, a lot of things people have been complaining about is, let me just raise the crane, and yeah, it's on a ratchet joint. That's another thing that's really good as well. Can turn that all around. And yeah, you can pop off the roof. Have a look in there, not much there. You could add some detail if you wanted to. But the gap right there, that's what a lot of people were complaining about. Now you could probably fix that in another way, but for me, I don't really mind that much. It looks good either way in my opinion. So yeah, it just looks really good. I really love this set, especially those functions. Man, the functions are so good. And yeah, and another thing this crane set also has is it has these extending bits. You can extend them out and put that down. Now unfortunately, that doesn't have a click as for when you push it in. See if I can be quiet and you can hear the click. Did you hear that? I'll do it again. Hopefully you heard that. So yeah, it clicks in and that won't fall out. As for, it doesn't click when you pull it out, so that can fall down, but it's got a decent amount of friction. So you can do that on all sides, but unfortunately it doesn't go all the way down, so the suspension, or at least to help it, on a smooth surface, it's not going to really help that much. But on a rough surface like this, it helps. But you can always modify that and try and find a way to make that go low enough so that it puts the whole crane up in the air and that it's not going to move anywhere or go anywhere. So that's also another thing you can add as well. So this crane is just such good with posability, function, and overall it looks just magnificent. Looks really, really good. You can see the wind up string, so with that hook definitely helps to make that wind up area a lot more nicer. And you got the other cab for the driver. And yeah, you got a hook so you can hook up something to the back if you really want to. And yeah, this is almost a good size, or at least good fit to Lofty, but Lofty is slightly bigger. Lofty's not as long, but Lofty is taller. If I get Lofty back into the shot. So I'm gonna have to move him a fair bit back. Yeah, as you can see, Lofty is just slightly bigger than the crane, but not by much. So, yeah, that is the Lego crane set. So, what did you guys think of this Lego crane set? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Put your thoughts down below in the comments. And yeah, the other thing I was going to say was this weekend, Saturday, I'm going to be going to the open day. And with that open day, I'm actually going to be bringing 6 Lego locomotives along with the journey. So if you guys want to come to the open day, or if you are coming to the open day, then there is a possibility you may actually see me in that open day. So I don't remember what date it is. I'll probably add the date in later, but yeah, but it is happening this week, Saturday. So the time when this video is being recorded, which should be Monday when it's uploaded, and that on that Monday, that Saturday, that is basically the time we'll be going. And yeah, Mum and Dad is gonna come as well, and I'm gonna show them my Lego models and see what they think. Since we did this last time, my Lego models were on display in a display case, and yeah, they didn't look nearly as good as what they look like now. So I thought it'd be a nice time to bring those over to the place once again. And it's very nice indeed to see some trains once again, because it's been quite a few years since the last time we've seen a train or been on a train, so it's definitely going to be a very nice trip. So the locomotives that are going to be definitely coming is the R-Class, Heavy Harry, S-Class and T-Class. The K and the J, I think they'll be coming as well, but I'm not quite certain. So there may be different locomotives. And I think I'll probably do a little bit of recording of that open day as well. So I'm going to bring my iPad over there, do some recording, some photos, so I can tell you guys all about my journey, or all about the trip and the day. It was definitely going to be a fun and enjoyable day. Fingers crossed it won't be cancelled. And the final thing I want to show you, it is Scoop. So Scoop isn't finished at the moment, but he turned out pretty well so far, so I reckon this might be another really good model. So yeah, and that is basically it. As you can see, 2 cranes at the bottom in the box. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys all next time. Bye!